What's going on, everybody? My name is Tom from Planted Aquaria, and today we are going to be talking about how to condition your betta fish into your aquarium tank, specifically adding a betta into a community tank. And before we head downstairs to the fish room and talk about the bettas, I do want to give you guys a disclaimer that every betta fish is different, so please keep that in mind. What I tell you today in this video, what you read online in articles and such, may not work with your specific betta. To avoid any aggression in your community tanks, today I'm going to break down the proper steps to introduce your betta fish into the community tank. And actually, before we start, just a quick update for you guys. We got rid of the 90 gallon and the 90 or 70 gallon Waze scaper line is coming sometime this week, we hope. So that's going to be exciting. I do want to post a video on that. Down to the fish room we go. So for you old time viewers, our betta rack's been doing great. I will link a video or somewhere in the video here for you guys to watch us set up this betta rack if you have not seen that already. So the first step in conditioning your betta, obviously you have to select your betta fish. And there is a process in which we like to follow when selecting a betta for a community tank. First things first, you do want to select a betta that's probably the least aggressive. So I like to call them the passive bettas. Figure that out. What you would want to do is ideally you get a mirror. We sell the floating betta mirror exercise log. For today, the main reason for using the mirror is to find a betta that is not aggressive. And what you want to look out for is when you place the mirror in front of the betta, see if it flares. If it doesn't flare, chances are you'll have a higher success keeping that betta in a community tank because they're not as aggressive and they're not as feisty. So I'll try to get you examples. I think this betta right here is a little bit aggressive, so notice when I put the mirror up to her, or sorry, him, he starts to flare pretty much immediately. So this is a betta I would not go for if I want to place them in a community tank. We're gonna move on and probably find a betta that doesn't flare. So this guy right here isn't flaring up compared to the other two that I just showed you guys. This is probably my ideal betta for the community tank. I'd probably choose him. So once you have purchased your betta and brought your lovely friend home, what you are going to want next is a breeder box of some sort. This will trap the betta inside the box or the net, and which still allows the aquarium water to still flow through, supplying it oxygen and just isolating the betta fish within the tank so it can't escape. And the idea of this is you would want to put your betta in the box and let the breeder box float in your tank for about a week or two. And what this allows is your betta will now see your other fishes through the other side of this trap here. And over time your betta will condition itself, getting used to your fishes. And then later on, maybe a week or two, when you notice the betta is not flaring at your fishes or your betta seems oddly calm, you can now release your betta into the tank. And obviously you do want to keep an eye on your betta for the next couple hours to a couple days. In case anything does happen, you want to be able to put him back into the box and recondition him and allow him to just get used to the tank and his tank mates more. So what I covered for you guys today was simply just acclimating or conditioning your betta into an already established aquarium with tank mates. One thing I didn't cover was the tank mates themselves. Now, obviously you don't want to choose something the betta's not going to like. And usually, bettas don't like fishes with like long tails or very colorful fishes. Anything pretty much identical to another betta or very similar to them. In this tank here, we have guppies. Normally I'd say no to guppies because they have long tails there. However, these ones are charcoal guppies, so they're not really colorful, and the betta that we have in here with them seems to be okay. We actually started off having this red samurai in the containers or the breeder boxes, and in about 2 weeks or so, we didn't let the betta go. The betta jumped out of the tank, but since we saw that there was no detrimental issues or any deaths and such like that or aggression, we decided to just leave them or leave the betta with the guppies. And it's actually a great example of what we can show our customers, that bettas truly are community fishes. And they don't need to be alone. So that is it for today's video. I noticed my videos are a little bit on the longer side and my editing time is being taken up. So I'm gonna try my best to go for shorter videos like today. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you for watching today's video. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.